here. Darren Broderick asked, "Are we likely to see more AI generated scripts for Stargate? And I would love to know, how they might improve. Maybe Lawrence and Brad. But we'll start with Lawrence.
Sure. Yeah, so absolutely, yes, I would love to make some more. And I think Amanda threw down a challenge earlier on that I'm going to have to take up. So that would be the first thing. But also, I think one of the things was that we noticed as we're going through these scripts that they can kind of meander and they don't have like an objective and a story that they go to. And I have some ideas for how that could happen. And that's one of the things that I want to work on, where we kind of start like with the characters in a particular situation, and then we want the characters to end in a particular situation, and then like have the AI figure out how to get from A to B. And that's one of the things that I'll be working on next. And hopefully we can do another table read with those kind of scripts at some point in the future.
I think everybody would be into that. I certainly enjoyed the whole process from beginning to end, and not the least of which was just getting to watch it now. It was so much fun. I had I participated, but I'd never seen that version, and I was laughing along with everybody else. I was laughing at the same time as I was laughing, which means it was still funny, I guess. But
we've been sitting backstage here giggling away, right?
Exactly. No, I would like to see, and I think I know this is the challenge that you have, but to see an evolution in it, to see the next level of what this could be, I mean, I'd be very curious to go back after all of this and see what people thought of the writing, the AI's writing, from that perspective, because everybody wanted to see the actors, of course, and to watch them perform. But there were some very interesting things. I mean, yes, it meandered. Yes, it seemed to not have as much goal, but the character voices were very much there, and that's interesting. I mean, McKay stuttered not that McKay stuttered, but repeated himself a little bit, and the implied energy. It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah, and I was really intrigued. There was one of the scripts, it was the six-dimensional goldfish, where the concept of time just kept coming up. Sometimes in the stage direction, sometimes in Samantha's words, sometimes Kay's words, sometimes even at the end, a clock exploded. So there's like the whole DNA of time like going through the entire thing, and see if we can amplify that in some of the other scripts or that some of the things that we're going forward, where it picks a theme and continues to write along that theme. Would be really interesting.
It would be interesting, and I keep thinking of this and then wondering how it could apply, but it would be interesting in a writer's room to have an AI character, like literally to have a character in an otherwise human group of characters. And when you get to the opportunity for that character to speak or to interact, to let an AI come up with a line, and just because I think it would be very interesting to see the other characters respond to that. I mean, you could really have fun with that.
Oh, absolutely.